Hello students, now welcome to the new module of a chapter called Magnetism. Now students, in the previous module we have already learned what are paramagnetic substances, and in this particular module we'll be learning about the properties of paramagnetic substances, right? So let us start our module with the first property. Now if a thin rod of a paramagnetic substance is freely suspended in external uniform magnetic field, so let's say I'm having uniform magnetic field over here between two poles, right? And inside this particular field I'm suspending a thin rod of paramagnetic substance. Now we have already learned that whenever a paramagnetic material is placed in external magnetic field, it gains a net magnetic moment in the direction of field, and as it gains net magnetic moment in the direction of field, owing to that this particular rod will align itself with its length parallel to the direction of magnetic field. And this is nothing but the first property of a paramagnetic substance. Now if I place a paramagnetic sample in external non-uniform field, so let's say I'm having a non-uniform field over here, that side where lines of forces are crowded, that is nothing but the stronger part of the field, and this particular side where lines of forces are widely spread, this is nothing but the weaker part of the field. And if I place a paramagnetic sample over here, this paramagnetic sample will tend to move slowly from the weaker part of the field to the stronger part of the field, right? And this is nothing but the second property of a paramagnetic substance. Now students, let us see the behavior of paramagnetic substance in external magnetic field, right? Now when external field is not there, the net magnetic moment of a paramagnetic sample is always zero, right? Or I can say net magnetic moment of the sample, it is equal to zero. But when external field is applied, this sample gains a net magnetic moment in the direction of field. So in presence of field, net magnetic moment, it is not equal to zero. And again, if we remove the field, right, if the external field is removed, this particular substance or paramagnetic substance will lose its magnetism, right? Now let us move towards next property. Now if I consider a watch glass, and inside that watch glass I'm having a paramagnetic liquid, and this watch glass having paramagnetic liquid is kept over two dissimilar poles of magnet, right? So watch glass having paramagnetic liquid, it is placed on two dissimilar poles of magnet, right? Now at the center the magnetic field will be stronger, and again paramagnetic substance has a tendency to move from weaker part of the field to the stronger part of the field, and as magnetic field is stronger at the center, the liquid level will show a rise in the middle, right? So I can say if a watch glass containing small quantity of a paramagnetic liquid is placed on two dissimilar magnetic poles, the liquid shows a rise in the middle. Now, if I place this particular paramagnetic liquid in a U-tube like structure, and if I apply magnetic field to one of the arms, so let's say this is U-tube over here, and inside this particular U-tube we are having a paramagnetic liquid, and to that particular arm we are applying magnetic field. Now again, paramagnetic substance has a tendency to move from weaker part of the field to the stronger part of the field. So to that particular arm where magnetic field is applied, the liquid level in that particular arm will be raised, right students? Now let us see the behavior of paramagnetic gas. Now if a paramagnetic gas is introduced between the two poles of a magnet, right, this paramagnetic gas will always move parallel to the field, or it will move in the direction of field, right? Now these were the few properties of paramagnetic substance. Let us see the examples. The different examples of paramagnetic substances are aluminium, manganese, chromium, platinum, oxygen, sodium, calcium, lithium, copper chloride, tungsten, niobium, etc. These are nothing but the examples of what? Paramagnetic substances. Now as far as magnetic susceptibility is concerned, the magnetic susceptibility of a paramagnetic substance has small but positive values, and as a result of this, the relative permeability of a paramagnetic substance is slightly greater than 1, right students? Now these two properties are very important, kindly note it down properly. Now, as far as magnetic susceptibility is concerned, for paramagnetic substance, the magnetic susceptibility is inversely proportional to absolute temperature, right? So therefore I can write xi m directly proportional to 1 by t. And this particular thing we have already learned in a law called as Curie's law, right? So students, these were the properties of paramagnetic substances. Kindly make sure you note it down properly. I'll see you in the next module with ferromagnetic substances. Till then, keep learning. Thank you.